So the main theme for the panel discussion today is all about innovation, not only local innovation, but global innovation. Innovation from technological advancements, shaping crop protection, new breeding techniques, and just a general prediction, global prediction about innovation. The main outcome for this panel will be really to sort of shift your limits and also a perspective shift of what you think as producer, as consumer, as role player in the chain, and what is possible and where are we going and what capabilities, abilities do we need to leverage these new innovations.
So I'm the director at the Institute for Technology, Strategy and Innovation, and I help organizations to understand what the future would look like and what are the opportunities they can unlock in this changing world. New technologies, as well as new ways or business models to apply those technologies. It's actually unbelievably important to understand the changes that's coming in our world. For example, most people think we're still in a world of globalization. The opposite is happening. We're in a world of deglobalization and decoupling. We're also looking at an era of demographic divergence. So the rich parts of the world is dying out and becoming smaller. Countries like Korea, Japan, Germany will be half its size in about 80 years from now than what they are today, while Africa is exploding. Now this has got a huge opportunity, but also huge challenges. But in this changing world, there's wonderful opportunities that can emerge with new technologies. We've seen that companies like AlphaFold or the Genome Project by Google have unlocked the pathways of creating far better proteins far quicker. You know, it normally took a PhD student 4 years to map one protein. With AI, AlphaFold mapped 200 million proteins. So that means that our ability to come up with new cultivars, looking at disease, or even creating higher yields will be unlocking huge opportunities. Now, in a world of deglobalization, we'll also have to take a look at environmental impact. We're currently seeing that at the Suez Canal as well as the Panama Canal, the amount of freight that went through it dropped by 50%. Why? The shortage of water. So we need to realize that the amount of cultivatable land that is available per citizen on this world is shrinking. And this puts a unique challenge that all farmers will need to realize that a higher yield will be required on smaller and smaller usable land, and that's going to be one of the challenges, and this is where technology will come to the rescue.
I'm Murray Thompson, and we're at Potato South Africa's Congress in Cape Town. I'm a potato producer from Christiana. I produce both table and seed potatoes, and I've been asked to be on today's panel to give a farmer's perspective of innovation in our industry. The challenges in Christiana are similar to everywhere else in the country. We've got infrastructural problems with electricity supply being a problem. We're an irrigation area, so electricity is key. The input costs in the last 2-3 years have really gone through the roof, which is a huge challenge. Labor, water management, all the rest. So standard agricultural issues, unfortunately. From my perspective, I think it'll be useful for the other panelists to also get real-time feedback from a farmer so they can contribute from their technical perspective to problems that may arise that they haven't thought of from a producer's perspective specifically.
So I was approached by Potato South Africa to take part of the panel discussion, and I'm very pleased to be here, very privileged to be here and share our vision of the future of agriculture. We want to share a vision of regenerative ag and what that means for the farmers and the opportunities it will create for the farmers. With regenerative ag, we want to drive outcomes on the farm and beyond just yield and profit. We want to drive carbon capture, reduction of emission, biodiversity, soil health, and water usage. So those are packaging solutions for the growers, going beyond just products, but working with systems that will drive outcomes that will promote regenerative ag, and then advancing these on the farm.
It's very hard to say what happens in 2050, and I think when you start talking about 25 years ahead, you start getting into the realm of opinion versus fact. Our view is that we are excited about the future. We think that technology is poised to create lots of efficiency. We heavily invested in the region. You know, DP World has and will continue to invest in the region. So we're very bullish, and we think that technology will drive logistics efficiencies beyond our imagination. Consider yourself as part of a collective. You are not an individual farmer, you're part of a collective, and I think when it comes to complex problems and large investments, you get, by being part of a collective, there's benefit.